Good evening. My name is Frank Alcides. Welcome to our channel. Just to let y'all know a little bit about myself. My wife has asked me to talk about events in my life and things that have had an effect on me and are leading me to go on keto, a ketogenic diet, a ketosis, a ketosis diet lifestyle. About almost 3 years ago, I caught a bacterial infection, and they had to amputate my leg. I am a right above the knee amputee, which in itself poses issues on a day-to-day basis. The first year that it happened to me, I was very much inclined to go back to work as soon as I could. I had a lot of energy. I was I was trying to will myself to go back to work. Well, at the end of 5 months, I started becoming depressed. I started gaining a lot of weight. And just to give you an idea, before they had to cut off my leg, I was over 200 pounds. I was 210 pounds. When they amputated my leg, I was down to 154. Basically, it was 45 pounds of me. Plus, I had lost a lot of body weight due to being in a coma for a little over 5 or 6 days. In the time that I went back to work, I eventually left work and took a 6-month absence from work. And that time it was 7 months altogether. Oh, excuse me, it was 10 months altogether. My wife's giving me hand signals. You guys understand that. But it was 10 months. It was in October when I left work, and I was at home. One of the issues I had with my leg was changing volume because I wasn't eating right. I was kind of gone back to my old eating habits, which I never should have. But I did. Hey, kitty cat. This is Mouse. If you can see her, I don't know if you can or not.
Yes.
But to go on, I had a lot of depression. I was under a lot of mental fatigue. If you can, some of you can understand that, some of you can't. I had a lot of. I wasn't overeating per se. I just wasn't exercising. I was in a mental depression to where I couldn't get out of my funk, so to speak. I sat around and watched TV all day. I interacted with my son. He was homeschooled at the time. Not this one, my other oldest one. Eventually, I prayed a lot. I talked to God a lot. I was asking lots of questions like, why me? Some of you can understand that. But in the end, I started changing the way I thought about it. My wife had decided that we were going to do a ketosis lifestyle, change our eating habits, eat more vegetables. And I mean vegetables, not just salads, guys. Salads are great, but when you eat vegetables with a meal, it makes it so much better. We did it for a while, up until my brother-in-law got married, almost at the end of April. And I lost a total of 30 pounds between the time I started, which was the beginning of end of January to the end of April. And I had lost about 30 pounds, and it really felt great. I felt great. I was down to 160 pounds, give or take. I was close to 200 at the time. And well, being short, I'm 5'6". When you add on weight and you don't exercise, you don't really have anywhere but your belly and your upper body and your butt. And that's where I got it all. And I was sitting on my butt all day. I wasn't exercising. But when I started exercising, I started eating better. Me and my wife both found we were very much energetic. We found our energy. We found our staying power as far as not just day to day, but for other things. I deeply love my wife and I love my family, but at the time that I was in my depression, I didn't have any way. They didn't have any way to reach me. Once we started doing keto and doing the things, even when we went out to restaurants, we made an accountability out of it. And I had told her and my father-in-law that if we were going to do this, that we needed to stick together and to help each other out. And I did realize that it was a better choice for us than the way we were. The way we were not eating healthy. We were very much, I tell you what, we were just a bunch of roly-polies around here. My wife, me, my father-in-law, my kids, they're skinny as beanstalks. They are just horrendously skinny. But they eat everything. Ma'am?
It's genetics.
It's genetics, but I'm a big believer. If you don't use it, you lose it, and we lost the energy because we weren't using it, and now we're getting at that point where we're starting to creep up back to the weight that we were, and we're not liking it. So we want to make a difference, make a better change, and this time stay on it, regardless of any cravings, regardless of any depression. We're going to stick with this, and I hope that you guys will stick around, watch us, and I hope that we can make you laugh, make you cry, and help you lose weight with our food suggestions and healthier way of eating and living. God bless. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you soon. Bye.